Thank you, Madam Speaker. It was no accident that when we finally won control of the border and cut the flow of low-wage labor, Americans saw the strongest wage growth in 40 years, the lowest unemployment rate in 50 years, and the lowest poverty rate in 60 years. And for the first time in decades, the wage gap between rich and poor narrowed. Now, this bill extends amnesty, green cards, and a path to citizenship to somewhere between 1 and 2.5 million illegal immigrants now working in agriculture and their families in a manner that will depress wages not just in agriculture, but in every field of the economy for years to come. If you obeyed the law and came here legally to work, you cannot qualify as a certified agricultural worker. You must have come here illegally, and you must have worked here illegally for at least 1,035 hours in the last 2 years. That's about 13 40-hour weeks a year. You get legal status for yourself and your family for the next 5.5 years. You can get indefinite extensions as long as you work in agriculture 575 hours. That's about 14 working weeks a year. You do this for between 4 and 8 years, you get a green card, your family gets green cards, and you're on a 5-year path to citizenship. The green cards give you the right to work in direct competition with American workers in any sector of the economy. Now, let me emphasize that if you came here legally and worked the same hours, you're out of luck. If you obeyed the laws, well, you're just a schmuck. It utterly escapes me how America's working families are helped by flooding the labor market with millions of low-wage workers under this program. And as these workers get green cards, they're sure to move from agriculture to higher-paying jobs, assuring a continuous need for new agricultural workers to replace them. Between the two immigration bills today, somewhere north of 4 million illegal immigrants will qualify for amnesty, legal employment, and a path to citizenship as a reward for breaking our laws. Is it any wonder that our Border Patrol is now completely overwhelmed as millions of economic refugees rush our border in expectation of the same rewards? This bill will bring a tragic end to the blue-collar economic boom that President Trump proudly announced on this floor just a year ago. And here's the real tragedy. During the Trump blue-collar boom, the poorest Americans were making the greatest gains. And it's precisely these American families who will be the most harmed by these amnesty bills. Trump had their back. Biden is on their backs. I yield back.